And like, not for nothing, I realized that like all the expats are like drug dealers. We all go to the States and then stack up on everything that we need. Look, I'm heading back. What you need? You need Tylenol, lens, camera, PS5. What you need? Oh, you need that mac and cheese with that Tylenol? You good, pimpin'? I got you. I'll bring that good. So yeah, look, after being here for a while, there are some things like, I'm not even gonna front. There are some things that I miss about the States. Traffic ain't one of them. Don't get it twisted. It's not like these things will make me wanna move back or nothing like that. Like, nah, pimpin', that ain't happening. All right, so real quick, you see this? These are bikes that were in the canal that they pulled out. Look like they've been in there for like years. They got like seashells on them and everything. So I bet money, if you took this bike and like painted it platinum, you could call it art and sell it for like $1 million in LA, like for real. But yeah, anyway, despite what I said on the thumbnail or in the title, I love it here. You know what's weird is that at first I didn't notice it, but now like these things are like all in my face. And again, they're not like big things, but it's like noticeable. Now look, don't get it twisted, all right? This ain't a diss track. I love where I'm at. I love living here, but there are some things that I miss. So if I say something that you don't like, you already know. Just pull up, baby, pull up, pimp. Matter of fact, you already know what it is. Drop the Addy, I'll pull up. Come on, dare you to test my gangster. Look, you already know that I be giving out smoke for free. You want the smoke? I got the smoke. Like for real though, there are some things that you just kind of miss. And I would say the first one has to be food. And now look, I'm gonna be real. Some of the food just don't hit like it does in the States. Pizza, tacos, even fried chicken, it just don't hit. Like I know that there's like KFCs and McDonald's like all over the place over here, but look, nobody want that. Like right there, look. Ugh. Nobody want that garbage? I need real garbage. Where's my Zaxby's, my Portillo's, my Chick-fil-A, my Chipotle, my deep dish pizza? And where's my Korean food? Like I've had some and it's okay, but you know, it's just not as good. Like sometimes not even close. But yet, these nasty McDonald's burgers and dried KFC chicken is like everywhere. And now hold up, pimp, because you guys do got Five Guys and Five Guys is boss. Like they bring the sauce. But man, sometimes we just want like a good burger or a good pizza or a good taco or some good chicken. Like it's hard to find. And I'm not just talking about in Haarlem. Amsterdam the same way too. And if you didn't know, your boy Sky Money could eat. And like even when it comes to like Asian places now, if you didn't know, like I grew up on Asian food. But like I can't find good Korean barbecue or bibimbap to sit down and watch my Korean dramas with. Like it's just not happening. There are some good foods, but I'm talking like juicy, like wanna make you lick the bag good. Like, you know, I just haven't found that yet. Oh, and not to mention, food trucks. So quick recap. Food trucks, tacos, pizza, Korean food, Portillo's, and Zaxby's. Like, I miss it. If you don't know what this stuff is, you missing out, pimp. You missing out. The next thing I miss is like, and this is gonna sound weird, but I miss convenience stores. Stores like Best Buy, Target, Ralph's, Kroger. It's just something that I miss about those places. Like, I could go to like a Target and be in there for like 2 hours and not even buy anything. And now pimpin', don't get me wrong, we do got Kruvat, but yeah, you know, it's not a Target. Like Target, for example, you can go in Target and like, you can hit up the game section, hit up the book section, look at bikes, look at rollerblades, TVs, get all your grocery shopping done. Get some medicine for your migraines, cleaning supplies, you can get all of that. And then I kind of miss Best Buy just because it was Best Buy. Quick side note and fun fact, I actually used to work at a Best Buy. Can you believe that? Your boy Sky Money was working with cameras and computers before YouTube was even a thing. But anyway, oh, and a big one is stores tend to stay open later in the States. Like if something were to happen and you need to run to the store real quick, like in the middle of the night, like at like 10:30, ain't nothing open. But in the States, on the other hand, you could actually go to like a Publix or a Ralph's and yeah, I mean, it's open. Like, it was just super convenient to be like forgetting something one night and then like, you know what? I need this for the next morning, and just being able to go pick it up. Versus like not having any options. And look, if we could be real here, I don't know a store here that stays open later than like 9 o'clock. And I mean like where you could just go get some chips or go get like some Tylenol, something like that, you know? And if you do, link it in the comments below, because it'll help your boy Sky Money out like a lot. And like, we be Gucci. And then the last thing has to be just, oops, let's put this down a little bit. And now the next thing that I miss is being close-ish to like friends and family. Like the Dutch are cool and everything, like no tea, no shade. You guys already know I ain't a hater. My hood'll never let me be a hater. So look, I ain't throwing shade. But it was kind of nice being close to friends and family. And I do have to say that most of my wife's family and my family were on the East Coast while we were on the West Coast. But during like a time like now, it was definitely easier for them to travel to the West Coast or for us to travel to the East Coast to spend time with them. Versus if they want to come to the Netherlands, it's kind of a gamble. Like you got to go through a lot. Plus, you kind of got to make sure you get insurance too. Cause ain't no telling if your flight's gonna get canceled, ain't no telling if you're gonna catch the vid, and you know what the vid is. At the moment, it's just a little bit harder and more inconvenient to travel internationally. Like when we first planned our move, our thought was, well, we already live on the other side of the country anyway, and it's about the same distance and time, so it's like, well, they could just come to Amsterdam and just get a whole nother experience for like the same price as a plane ticket to LA, if you book in advance. But yeah, that's just not the case too much anymore because yeah, the vid is here. And until all that gets settled, it's just a little bit harder for friends and family to travel. And now look, don't let this little soft-heartedness fool you. I'm a boss, I'm a thug up in here. But yeah, I do miss my family sometimes. And now I have made like a bunch of friends here because, you know, I'm a boss. But I still miss like my family and then like those close friends that I grew up with. It does kind of suck knowing that if something were to happen to them, like I just can't hop over like I could before. Especially now because who knows, if I catch the vid, then I gotta quarantine for 10 days. So yeah, you do just miss your friends and family. And then some other things I miss are just like a bunch of random things. Like I miss squirrels. Yes, pimpin', I miss squirrels. I'm tired of seeing like these little things. Like look, pimpin', I haven't seen not one squirrel since I moved here. And although I hated driving, I do miss the weekend drives in the canyons in my NSX. Like, I'm telling you, look, your boy Sky Money is a thug. Straight Tokyo drifting. Seeing the views and the mountains just like chilling in the canyons, man, like that was one of my favorite things to do. But driving anywhere else though, I hated it. I also miss just random events. Going into the studio for work or shoots. I miss boosted boarding. I don't need to be stunting in my NSX Air Day. Like what I look like. I'm a boss. I can stunt on a boosted board. Okay, actually, this one's not a little thing. I should have actually made this one a big one. Yeah, I do miss like the prices of electronics. The prices of electronics here are pretty steep. Perfect example is the Sony a7 IV. Like I've been eyeballing this camera for a while. I'm ready to get it, but not for that price. The Sony a7 IV in the States is going for about $2,600, I believe $99 with the kit lens. Now the exact same setup here on Amazon, Sony a7 IV with the kit lens is going for about 2,999 euros. Now, if you didn't know, euros and dollars isn't one-to-one. And now, after checking, that's about $3,380. So for the same camera, you're spending like a good, I would say, $700 extra. And it was like the exact same thing when I bought my GoPro Hero 10. It was like $300 more than what I could have gotten it for in the States. And being in this line of work, it hurts, pimpin'. It hurts. When you go back to the States, you gotta like stack up on everything. Tylenol, Dayquil, lenses, cameras, you name it, you need to stack up on it. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about the only thing that I'm missing. I mean, it's just, maybe I can't find these things, but yeah, I haven't seen any Tylenol, I haven't seen any Dayquil, NyQuil, like none of that stuff. But yeah, that's about it. It's like, yeah, everything else is pretty good. I mean, to be real, but yeah, I just miss those things, you know? Mainly like the food. Family, we got FaceTime, but I can't FaceTime food, you know? I can't lick it through the phone. Man, what an amazing day. Holy cow. Where did this come from? Jeez. Man, look how freaking nice it turned out to be today. And the windmill's on. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I wanted the sun, I would have stayed in LA, pimp. Where the snow at? Where the rain at? Like, get the sun out my face. And you know what's funny is that I have a friend that legit calls me every time he's getting Zaxby's. Danny, I'm gonna pull up at your house, Danny. I'm pulling up.